All right, let's take a look at Bitcoin real quick, guys. So this is turning out to be good as of now for the start of the day itself, as we're looking to retest the 21 exponential on the daily time frame, which is standing at $46,000. Now, reclaiming this level would mean that we just put in a bear trap in the small to mid time frames. But I feel that it's not gonna be that fast. I don't think the price action will just simply pull away from these levels and simply run towards 100,000. It's gonna take some time. Bitcoin will spend some time in these regions below this grind line, and the best guess, guys, everything in technical analysis is a guess. Yes, this is the nature of TA, and yes, this is the nature of trading, right? Just to give you a little recap of whatever we have been trying to do in this channel. So the best educated guess for the price action could be the fact that we could be residing below the 21 exponential on the daily, and we could test some lows once again, figure out a good support zone at maybe $40,000 once again, and retest this level of liquidity entering the markets, and then maybe attempt a way to the upside. Or maybe we could extend our leg to the downside and go for a last leg, right? And that could be somewhere alongside 38,000, guys. Well, to be honest with you, this is something which I personally am expecting. And to be honest with you guys, look, I have started scaling into Bitcoin, right? Essentially, I have started buying Bitcoin out of these levels, and I will keep on scaling all the way until 618 retracements, guys. And essentially, what would kill my bias? Where would I sell Bitcoin, and where would I not be interested in buying BTC anymore? Mostly below $35,000, guys. Mostly below this region, right? Now, the only reason why I say this is because if we are establishing a trend below 618 once again, that would mean that we could be getting in we could be getting better prices on Bitcoin once again, guys, in the coming weeks and the months as well, which could maybe be the lower sides of 30,000, or maybe it could extend down all the way towards $27,000 as well. But in the small time frames, small to mid time frames, this is what we could be expecting out of Bitcoin's price action, right? And then maybe a squeeze grind resolution out of this entire channel that could take the price action all the way towards $52,000. That could be the ultimate retest, guys. This is something which I've been waiting for, and until we are below this one, the price action, and let's just say the superior facts and the figures are going to be about the fact that maybe this was a bearish retracement coming in at 618, and this could mean that we could be continuing our trend in the mid to long time frames as well. Something like this could happen for Bitcoin again until we capitulate. All right, now I don't expect this exact thing to happen, but guys, this is how our cryptocurrency bull run is happening. This is how Bitcoin's price action is working, right? So let's jump into BTC USD and let's see what I'm talking about. Okay, so guys, check this entire zone right here. I'm not going to talk about this one. This was your previous paradigm. Whatever was happening on Bitcoin's price action between 20,000 all the way towards 3,000 was like a different situation altogether, guys. The investor mindset and the people who were participating in the market had a completely different expectations from Bitcoin. And for this entire leg to the upside, with Ethereum doing crazy amount of innovations and all those DeFi alternatives coming into the space, the investor behavior is completely different in this price action, guys, which is why I won't be comparing most of this market cycle with this one right here. Okay, so yes, we can talk about certain references, we can talk about data points, and we can see how Bitcoin likes to behave on certain key levels, right? But essentially, the overall picture is going to be compared to this one right here, guys. As you can see right here, right out of the Echo bull wave, which was apparently a retest of the 618 out of this entire bear market, right? We topped out at the 618, guys, and essentially this downtrend, or maybe downtrend, was kind of choppy and was there for a very long time, which which got accelerated because of the COVID dump, guys. Bitcoin was never essentially supposed to go below $6,000, right? Now, this entire zone right here was considered to be your golden opportunity zone, and this one was a capitulation re-entry zone, guys. Look, in hindsight, you can call out all of these things, but when it's actually happening and when you're actually taking those actions, holy shit, this and this feeling. Guys, I'm going to talk about how to scale into capitulations in the weekend pep talks, but I'm going to do that for sure. But yes, I'm well aware of that feeling, guys. Now, essentially what happens is that whenever Bitcoin gets into extreme oversold environments, yes, it is going to be a very difficult thing to hit that buy button, but essentially you have to identify the opportunities, guys. Why am I talking about this piece of price action? Because we could potentially look forward towards an opportunity like this in the future, guys, which is why we are comparing this price action to this one right here. And essentially this is what we can consider, right? Last piece of maybe accumulation happening on some key levels on Bitcoin itself, guys, and we can talk about those key levels being somewhere alongside the deep retracements or maybe 618 as well. Now 618 is quite there, guys. We were quite there at the 618 itself, which is why I think that the retest has already happened. And if we just extend our way to the downside in the coming months, most likely the price action will halt around 786. Well, to be honest with you, essentially everything really depends on how the market dynamics will be looking like and how the investor behavior as a whole is looking like, guys. And essentially the sentiment is also going to be, well, a big part of the decision making factor, right? The sentiment as of now, the market is completely fine, guys. You can see that most of the people are okay with Bitcoin losing some key levels or maybe some price action. It's the high leveraged, it's the high stakes crypto traders who are using anything beyond 20x leverage who are sitting on the market right now, guys. Trust me, it's just how it works. Human beings are going to be completely negative when they lose money, and human beings are going to feel like Jeff Bezos when they make money. This is how it works, guys. And you can see in this channel as well, when the market is completely tumbling and it's going down below onto key levels, that is when most of the dislikes they come, and that is when most of the hate comments they follow up. And well, when the market is simply ripping to the upside, you know the deal, guys. You know the deal. So for this piece of analysis and TA hocus focus right here, what I'm expecting, well, to be honest with you, I'm not quite expecting anything. But yes, if the price action really has to behave this way, if we are below 52,000, most likely this is the situation that we could be playing out in the coming days, guys. And Bitcoin could be looking very choppy and very range bound, very freaking range bound, right? And well, to be honest with you guys, if we lose 30,000 to the downside, we could be having a little retest of $20,000 once again, and then maybe we can type going to the upside once again, guys. But essentially I'm going to be putting a lot of focus into this trending channel henceforth. Something like this happened right here, and well, we did break out of this channel, and the market I remember, guys, the market completely got exuberant and everything was looking completely fine until you started having that little panic attacks before the COVID. And this is when guys, look, this right after this dump, when we simply came back down to these levels, this is when I started getting skeptical about the market as a whole. And holy freaking shit, nobody saw this coming, guys. Nobody saw this coming, right? Which is why we're not really going to consider this, and which is why we're not really going to be maybe talking about such events coming back into fruition until some major fuckery like COVID comes back into reality, guys. I don't think we're going to be looking at this kind of price action once again on Bitcoin. Most likely, if we come back to $30,000 levels, it's going to be an opportunity. And even if we come back down all the way towards 19,000, 20,000, keep scaling in, guys. Keep scaling with the money that you don't really bother a lot about. Essentially, you can treat Bitcoin like savings rather than fucking investment. Holy shit, guys, this is something which I have to really ramble about. People treat Bitcoin and Ethereum like investments, right? So what is an investment? Investment is something that you would want to go ahead with if you want to make money, if you want to in cash, right? By selling your XYZ base asset. That is why you invest. Treat Bitcoin like savings, guys, because let me just tell you one thing. Let me just give you a little perspective right here. Why should you treat Bitcoin like savings? Had you been treating Bitcoin like savings ever since the bear market back in 2015 altogether, your savings would have been up 100x. All right, your savings would have been up 100x as a whole. So never forget this perspective about Bitcoin, guys. Just don't do that. It's in a constant state of supply shock, and we can do all the technical analysis abracadabra in the small time frames, and we can talk about ranges, and we can talk about Bitcoin going to 54,000, 50,000, 100,000. I don't know where the fuck ever Bitcoin can go towards in the small to mid time frames. But guys, look, the bigger picture is always going to be like this. Your savings would have potentially 100x in the market if you have been saving according to Bitcoin standard, guys. Bitcoin standard, the BTC standard, the kingpin standard right here. Is it my maximalism speaking once again? Yes, it is. Surely it is, guys. The only reason why I still have that lingering BTC maximalism in my head is the fact that you can't have anything as sure as this in this crypto market, guys. Yes, Ethereum is getting into these zones. Yes, Ethereum is kind of doing something like Bitcoin back in the infancy days. Ethereum is kind of doing that, guys, but Bitcoin is a sure shot fact. Holy freaking crap. This is the sure shot fact, guys. I mean, we just simply, it's in a constant supply shock, right? So it'll always be like that. So essentially, keep on accumulating, guys. Keep on scaling whenever Bitcoin comes down to any level for that matter. Any level for that matter. With potentially the money that you don't care about, right? I know a lot of people in the market simply want to scale into XYZ shitcoin or something like that. It's all okay and fine until those shitcoin, they go down by 90% or 80% against Bitcoin as well, right? So these things come in market in waves, in various different shapes and size and forms. But to cut the noise, you should have a bag of Bitcoin as a whole, guys. Now, don't repeat the mistakes which I did. I simply leverage trade the fuck out of my Bitcoin right here, and I was not. Look, guys, I'm simply honestly going to tell you one simple fact. I was not as profitable as I thought I would be when I was simply trading this run to the upside, guys. Holy shit, I lost Bitcoin while trading the bull run, guys. This happens, right? Whenever you're trading in the market, whether the market is in a bearish dynamic or a bullish dynamic, the chances of you losing money trading is certainly going to be higher, guys. It's certainly going to be higher than simply investing, right? So invest in Bitcoin, Synthetify, and maybe gaming protocols as well, so that you don't have that feeling of FOMO inside of your head, guys. Just don't trade your entire stash every single day. This is what I was doing right here, and this didn't turn out to be nice. Holy freaking crap. This just did not turn out to be nice. So do not trade your entire freaking stash. Have different stashes. Okay, so with that said, let's jump into this right here. This is Cardano, and Cardano on the 3-day time frame. Cardano on the 3-day time frame is looking like it's in a neutral environment, guys. This is not in a trending motion. Cardano is not in a trending behavior as a whole. So what should we do right here? We should not expect anything from Cardano. In terms of your exponential runs to the upside, we don't, look guys, I don't think it's going to be a wise choice to expect a lot of Cardano, but although I feel that this entire zone is areas of values, right? $2 reads on Cardano is your general areas of values. So essentially you're still beneath this grind line on the hourly. Let's jump into 12 hour. I think we can get some little clear price action right here. Yes, we do have a better looking price action in terms of a grind, right? So guys, Cardano is simply resigning beneath this grind line on the 12-hour time frame. So until we are doing that, until we are essentially below the grind and the 21 exponential, we're going to be simply consolidating with $2 as your base support, right? And whenever you break above this grind, you could be retesting $3, guys, and maybe you could be retesting the previous all-time high for, I don't know, guys, maybe to figure out if there is any sell-side liquidity remaining in the market or not, or are the bears out or not. Guys, the fair evaluation on Cardano is above $2, man. Holy shit. According to PV and the FE ratios, it's above $2. Yes, we're going to talk about the fair evaluations on crypto assets as a whole in the later part of the video, which is already 13 minutes long, guys. Holy shit, I think it's just the 5-6 of you who are actually watching the video as of now. So ADA, until this one is below the grind, it's going to be simply resolving its way out right here, and until you're getting held up by $2, most likely your resolution to the upside will be coming into reality, right? And that could be the retest of the $3.2, guys, and essentially that could take the price action all the way towards $4 as well coming down the line. Essentially hold on to $2, you will teleport towards $4, guys. Holy shit, this could potentially happen, right, for ADA itself. So 12-hour week, the RSI, alright, the overall strength in the market is very weak, guys. It's simply very weak, right? So ADA right here is telling us that nope, it's not that strong. Although the RSI grind line is something which is being taken out by the price action to the upside. So this could potentially work as an early indicator that we could be breaking out of this grind. But guys, if you have the stomach to hold on to 20% volatility, maybe this setup could be looking nice, right? Because you have a lot of contact points, and this one is holding fine as a support on the $2 levels. And until this is doing that, most likely a resolution to the upside is something which Cardano will follow up with. Okay, so let's take a look at the TSI as well. We are looking forward towards a fresh new bullish cross on the 12-hour time frame with your potential RSI squeeze grind being resolved to the upside. So yes, guys, this one is a good looking setup on AD itself, right? Until we're below the 21 exponential, wait for this one to consolidate. But as soon as you start trending above the 21 exponential on the 12-hour, that could be your sign, that could be your hint that most of the oscillations are completely fine and the price action could simply scoop to the upside and retest the previous all-time highs onto $3 levels, guys. Essentially, this is what the setup is looking like, and to be honest with you, this is completely fine. Cardano is looking completely fine. Holy shit, I can't believe I'm saying this. I thought it's going to be death and destruction right after the smart contract launch, but it looks to me like it's looking completely fine with the rest of the market consolidating in the sidelines as well. It's just crazy. Okay, HBAR right here, HBAR right here. So this humongous, mega massive, gigantic dump coming from the 618 was simply right at the 30 cents, guys, and this was an opportunity alongside the 21 exponential on the 3-day. Always have to keep that in mind, guys. Always have to keep that in mind. Sometimes the market would simply feel like it's simply crashing, but most of the times it's a retest of the higher terms moving average, guys. Now the 3-day 21 exponential was very deviated, right? Now, all right, the price action from the 3-day 21 exponential was quite deviated. This was 100% deviated from this moving average, and with the rest of the market looking a little weak onto $50,000 Bitcoin, HBAR had a retest of the 21 exponential, right? And this was right with your 100% deviation from the from the 21 moving average itself, and now it looks to me like you want to consolidate right here and formulate a base onto these levels. Essentially 30 cents on HBAR as of now is looking to me like area of value, and most likely we do get reaccumulated right here, and we would get picked up back onto these levels, guys. Now, although I feel that the price action which could potentially come on HBAR would be really Bitcoin dependent, guys. It would be really Bitcoin dependent, right? Now, if Bitcoin loses $40,000 as a short fact, I don't think HBAR will hold on to 30 cents. Most likely HBAR will come back into these levels where you can scoop this asset for cheap, right? And if you're accumulating this one in the long term, yes, this is a good piece of price action in the long term, guys. HBAR is yet another high performance blockchain which is competing against Solana, AVAX, Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum as well. So HBAR Hedra hash graph is doing that, and yes, there are good institutional investments happening on HBAR as a whole, guys. One of the nodes of Hedra hash graph is at Chennai. It is at Indian Institute of Technology, Madras. It's in Chennai, guys. It's right there. So one of the nodes is being run by the IITians in India, which is quite nice. To be honest with you. Fundamentally bullish. So I expect this one to get consolidated, to get reaccumulated onto these levels, and maybe spend some time onto these levels, guys. So essentially, don't expect a lot in the coming days in the small time frames explosion to the upside or the downside, but expect a lot of choppy sideways behavior on Hedra hash graph for the coming weeks as well, right? Until we're below 50 cents as a whole. Okay, what do we have next right here? We have AVAX. AVAX is simply ripping to the upside, guys. This one does not want to stop. Yes, this one took out. Yep. I made a video yesterday right here on these levels, and we are targeting a 2618 extension, guys. We are targeting 2618 at $100 flat per avalanche, right? And this could be a reality very soon, sooner than we expect, guys. Holy shit, sooner than we expect. This could happen for AVAX as a whole, as this price action is simply drifting all the way towards these price points. It looks to me like, yes, this one really wants to do it before the weekend itself. And the price action structure, beauty. Good piece of price action structure on the mid time frame or the 4 hour time frame itself. Good looking base being put on these levels. Whenever AVAX comes back down on these levels, most likely it's going to be an opportunity in the first and the foremost pass, until the price action essentially is above this entire zone, above $60. This will simply keep on ripping to the upside, guys. This is simply keep on going to the upside until we test $100. It would be really interesting to see what happens on $100 on AVAX as a whole, because, guys, it's a good looking psychological price action level, and yes, we can expect some profit taking happening, because, well, the 2618 is also at your $100 flat. So you got confidence, right? You got a good psychological round figure at $100, and you got 2618 as well. So yes, we can expect some kind of consolidation behavior happening on 2618, guys. But if the trend keeps on pulling to the upside, you know the deal, guys. You know the deal. 764236 and 10764 all the way towards $300. Although I doubt. Essentially I doubt. If Solana was not able to go towards 300, I think AVAX making that move could really surprise me. First, it would really surprise me. And if it really goes towards these levels, most likely it will take Solana in terms of the market capitalization as a whole. And that would be really interesting. Holy shit. Alright, so do we have anything else to talk about on this video as a whole? Alright, guys, this is also a website which is quite interesting to me. You can see the inflationary behavior behind your Ethereum's. So yes, guys, Ethereum is quite rare, and Ethereum is, well, with EIP-1559 being deployed in the mainnet, yes, almost, let's say almost 10 to 12 Ethereum per day are being burnt, right? But guys, look, the yearly inflation rate for Ethereum is at 4.29% as of now, right? So the EIP-1559 update would take some time to get these inflation numbers down, or maybe into deflationary numbers as well, like minus, right? So the supply of Ethereum could start looking to the downside as well, could start going down as well, let's just say in a couple of years or something like that, because the deployment of EIP-1559 could take some time to come into fruition, guys. Look, these things can take some time, and essentially we are looking at a little flattening happening, although it's not that much, not that significant. But yes, guys, you can see for the past 1 year as a whole, Ethereum has been on a 4.29% inflation, and simply going to the upside. And this is what caused a lot of trouble in the market. This is what caused a lot of volatility in the price action, because investors had finally started realizing that, oh my god, potentially there could be infinite Ethereum in the market and in the future as a whole. Yes, guys, that's true. Yep, that's true. Which is why all your solutions like EIP-1559, and look, guys, Arbitrum is also second layer solution on Ethereum, which is kind of rectifying a lot of things for DeFi as a whole. Yes, so there is crazy amount of development happening on Ethereum. And well, guys, look, until your EIP-1559 is kind of correcting the inflation and the deflation nature for Ethereum, most likely there will be people in crypto Twitter who will be talking about how Ethereum has infinite supply, right? People will, look, guys, Twitter has a lot of, look, not only Twitter, internet has a lot of people who are just simply, they're just talking about things, right? People are talking about things, but what you have to do is you have to know what is right? So essentially just keep your ears open, keep your eyes open as well, just see everything, but have the, let's just say, have the potential to understand what is relevant and what is not. Maybe doing that could help a lot, guys. Maybe doing that, because look, anyway, this crypto market, this crypto universe as a whole is completely misguided, right? We just swimming across this free flowing river to the upside and the downside. We're just doing that. Everybody's doing that, guys. Every single technological adoption looks and feels like this, and all of you should, look, guys, all of you should feel really humbled and really proud of all of yourselves, because you are right here at, I don't know, guys, at the start, literally at the start of the cryptocurrency adoption as a whole, guys. Look, we are right at, I don't know, guys, if you just compare the blockchain adoption to internet adoption, this is like 1999. Yep, this is like 1999 to 2000 or something like that, when Jeff Bezos was trying to plan how Amazon is going to work, like in his basement or in his, I don't know, garage or something like that. And right now, guys, the value proposition that Amazon holds quite literally makes a lot of sense, that why Amazon is the best company, is the top company, is the, well, is the company with most of the capital, to be honest with you. So it's Amazon, guys, because the value proposition and the things which Amazon is doing as a whole for the people in the world right now is making a lot of sense. So yes, we are here. So yes, there are going to be protocols down the line for, I don't know, guys, any concept for that matter, right? So maybe, all right, Bitcoin is already doing that, Ethereum is already doing that. Maybe there are going to be more concepts down the line, which is going to be involving NFT plus yield farming together, guys. I don't know, maybe something like that could come down the line, and maybe that could revolutionize, and maybe that could be something which a lot of people would keep on using down the line, right? Similarly, guys, look, had anybody been talking about Amazon as a concept back when internet was just there, right? Back when internet just, I don't know, guys, maybe it just simply started getting commercialized, I don't think it would have made a lot of sense to anybody talking about Amazon as a concept. It would not have made sense to a lot of people, which is why DeFi and NFTs and all of these things will not make a sense to, look, guys, it's not going to make a lot of sense to a lot of people, guys. It's just how things work, because our brain can only take so much, right? We are human beings. Holy freaking shit, we are human beings, guys. We have a particular set of understanding capacity, and right now as a whole, all the people who do not know about crypto assets, we'll know about crypto assets down the line, guys, as these things keep on getting adopted, and all of these things, they keep on building that infrastructure which is required for a universal basic income, for, I don't know, guys, for any financial structure for that matter, right? We got a lot of things coming up, guys. Holy shit. So all of you should quite literally feel proud of yourself that you're here right now. Even if you're in it for the money, there's a side of you which is in it for the tech, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but yes, I'm pretty much sure this space, crypto assets, is money plus tech, right? This is the best, guys. You have to have the best of the brains to survive in this industry, which is why this community exists, which is why Cryptodicator is here, right here for you every day. Not every day. That's a big guilt statement. Yeah, not every day, but yep, guys, I'm probably gonna make sure that yes, the content keeps on rolling out every single day, right? Okay, a lot of pep talks for this video, unnecessary for that matter, but I think sometimes we have to talk about these things, and maybe we have to realize these things, that where we actually are at as of now, so that we don't get ahead of ourselves, right? Be grounded, be humble, and just keep on listening, keep on absorbing all the data and the facts and the figures. Do we have anything else for this video? So CoinFair evaluations, guys. CoinFair evaluations are just okay. So, well, PFE ratios are still, I mean, essentially, guys, Cardano has a good PFE ratio. I mean, this is looking completely fine as of now, and it is fairly evaluated at $2.44. Holy shit. Cardano's fair evaluation has finally caught up, looking completely fine, right? And Bitcoin's fair evaluation is sitting in at 17,000 according to PEFE ratios right here. And Stellar, Uniswap is below the fair evaluation. FTX, FTD token, has a fair evaluation of $83. Litecoin 219. Binance Coin still at 109. Holy shit. Do we have Solana here? Do we have Solana right here? No, we do not have Solana right here. Digibyte's fair evaluation is there. Decred, Waves, guys, you can check this website for your own. I think this is a very neat looking website. It just gives you a little reality check for that matter, right? So the fair evaluation for Yearn Finance is at 8,000 and it's currently valued at $30,000, right? But these things can keep on picking up. So fair evaluation for Dogecoin, which comes to me as zero surprise, is below 1 cent and is evaluated at 22. Guys, in the coming days, crazy amount of liquidity is going to flow out of Dogecoin into any other shitcoin. So find that out, right? Do not put your money into Dogecoin. Just remember, the $100 that you're planning to put into Dogecoin, put into any protocol which could potentially do wonders for the world altogether. And maybe you could be doing your million X in the market. Maybe you could do that. Do not fucking invest in Dogecoin. Just don't do that. Just do not do that, right? Don't do that. Okay. Now the list just keeps on going down, keeps on going down, right? Okay, Bitcoin, right? Ethereum is still at $1,000, guys, according to the fair evaluations. It will catch up. Yes, it will catch up with Ethereum being deflationary, or at least starting to become deflationary. Yes, the fair evaluation will keep on rising to the upside, guys. I remember 3 to 4 months ago, this was fairly evaluated at $500, right? And I'm glad that this has this has caught up. I'm just glad it is above $1,000 in terms of the fair evaluation. Although Cardano is quite surprising, guys. Holy shit, ADA is quite surprising to me, right? Okay, with that said, I don't think we have much to talk about for this video. Let me know down in the comments, what are you guys trading? And also, guys, just a little trading tip for all of you. So if you're trading in the market, just try to trade the ranges, right? Try to buy the range lows and try to sell the range highs, because this is what the landscape is looking like as of now. Just don't try to extend your welcome in the market. Just don't keep on putting your positions and just leaving them like that. Just don't do that, guys. The market dynamics, the derivative market dynamics is not like that. Maybe you can think of scaling into crypto assets as a spot holding or something like that, and maybe that could make more sense than derivative trading as a whole. But if you are trading the derivative markets, range, all right, range, profits and losses. Take profit, stop loss, just function according to a system. It's quite essential in this kind of landscape, because volatility is quite high, guys. On Bitcoin itself, on BTC itself, volatility has started expanding, and on Ethereum it must be redlining, guys. I'm pretty much sure, right? So which is why be very vigilant about your futures trading. And with that said, I'm gonna wind this video up right here, right now. I will catch all of you in the next video pretty soon. Bye for now.